the fruity plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers of Jordan hair, this matchup has had it all. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has the ball first today. Auburn would love nothing better than to do what it did the last time these two men just take the dogs behind the woodshed.
Yeah, they hammer the dogs. They built so much positive momentum in the program. Recruiting, everything about beating Georgia is good, and the bragging rights right there in the state of Alabama, right on that Georgia line, it's even greater.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the option. Powers through the defender. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his...
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Dogs are flying down the field. It's a draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw, it's Bryant. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here comes the Auburn offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Gonna run it. It's Burden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Burden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to pass, it's Knight. Unloads it left. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air on second down. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Got a man. Really nice job to get him past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Plows through the defense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Bryant. And he's on his way, he'll go all the way. Touchdown, Georgia! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burden. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Davidson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Complete to the left. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught near the sticks, it's Davidson. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Bryant. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Punt is on its way. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quickly to the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. This time he's got it. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting it...
Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burden. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Burden. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Burden. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burden. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Auburn trying to convert on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Creates a little space.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Auburn offense will take over.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. Caught behind the line. It's Burden. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. Drives the back and leaves it. Runs through the tackle. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Georgia, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's got it. 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bettis. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play. Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Motion from the back. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Pucks it out of the air.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead on how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lowers those pads, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop him. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. It is the Auburn Tigers emerging victorious in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.